Maneva na se ma PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV de ose dem yopo.
Mema doctor Maria Wusi Chief Executive Officer Free Zones Authority ono agena kwenya kese ewa hanafi ono so yenti ono so ne submission on the zona. Doc, over to you.
Yo minu abe ma Mugabe medawase emema nua ba kope oba mensa benkuma minu abe ma oba mensa ni fama minu abe ma. I think I'm so blessed to have you guys as brothers. Muga mamencha His Excellency John Dramani Mahama onene hunkeni any vice president any national executives, regional executives, constituency executives Ghana for 8 years and ye mushe ye wafidi kesi so Muga the course one say His Excellency some more kind na me baby ye me de me born in tofa ye time nti me born in tel eye the economy me wia me saba sa corrupted yinma saba roads na ba education de kekam yen share economy. His Excellency okasafa hawa obefa economy no na etie yen nyina yenim before 7th January 2025 His Excellency John Mahama sworn in as the president for the second time no na Ghana inflation na eye pasa na ye at that time na da 23.5%. January 7th January 7th 2025 His Excellency sworn in. Prior to that 2024 MPP Timima inflation 54.1% ewo memua na ye historic e bin sida Ghana's inflation e bin sida yen yes e bin sida
hyperinflation.
What I say, it was unprecedented. Say ye what economic risk kid. Say na Samira Bawumia be describing kuno economic risk kid, economic messiah. So
called.
My husband is an economic risk kid and all that. Na Bawumia ebe ye head of economic management team as the vice president our year doctor of economics. Ebe da no what ye free your friend is saying baby Muhammad Jaya the bet too. 2022 na 54.1% as inflation. 2024 omoko na da 25.5 ono running up at 26%. His Excellency Befan at the rate of 26%. Ena wodi aye adwuma ne ato forcing atinya ye adwuma de aba 3.8 any Dr. Siama ene muga 2022-2023 ukoto mo a ye frɛ Accra ukoto anwa na ye frɛ Accra abusa price no ansa na wo Kumasi ye be frɛ dum ansa na ya ton the amount. They said there was a time me koto a more back almost say I store run e kofa ne ma wa krent madam twɛn na ye first store run wallahi ye me say me gina ho say omo first store run o say there be atutum to omo fa 70 Ghana nka mo na ho ye akom kire nti sambe jandam bi ani ho what you say na ye tumi e the 70 Ghana cedis gina ho me to a moon bag no ato no de ba na enti ade we de me feel say Ghana ni bia experience bi ba na e ba fo obia experience ade no say wo gina ho to ade e se twɛn na ya to enti inflation na ye kasa aba from no when your friend is saying shobotom na ye de di ho dance here. His Excellency so obefa inflation from 23.5 are running it up a year 24 more they about 3.8 tis a running it up quite a year 4%. What is so 20%? Ghana Libya can attest to this. This is factual.
22%.
What you say?
And now 1 year 485.
What is so? And no inflation. His Excellency Jinaho more than yes.
400. Yes. 73 Ghana cedis.
73.
Yes.
Wow.
His Excellency Jinaho more than Sabon the Bokase. Mama inflation.
9,605.
Before Manebuno.
What will be from an any of so any asem. What I say, Mugabe, Adia Bakonswa, a here Ghana for Nani Pani Baby, Penwasa e was so nanase, employment creation. What I say, employment creation, so we hear Abra ye by far Ghana, first quarter, between the first quarter and third quarter, no, almost 1 million Ghanaians, any Jumaye. May met me the minister estimate, I can't say. Se oba empo Ghana Free Zones Authority ye enterprises are kakrana ye show almost say ase ye regulate wo mo no there are some textiles and apparel companies be wo afenya wo ko ha ebi kura to the tune of 1,100 employees. Ebi kura 900 employees. Yes. DTRT, you can just go in there and check.
Yes, we have a lot of Chinese friends.
We have a lot of Chinese companies because
Egyptians.
What I said, because of the investor confidence are across. Because investors answer to talk about job creation. MPP for you are creating.
No, they were folding up.
Yeah, they were folding up. Yes. What you are saying, MPP we've created 8,000 jobs and then
there are jobs in the
world. But as a CEO, I can sit here and show you say you are creating way company way company way more ha. What you are saying
more than 1,000.
Make what I'm talking about private investors Ghana because of the confidence they have in John Mohammed's administration and in the economy.
Environment
what you are saying, business environment is very friendly. Again, they can make projections. The confidence is so high. What you are saying? Anti-employment creation. Any MPP DNA no more can say you are creating 8,000 employment. You are creating 7,000. We was 7,000. We was 8,000. Under His Excellency, was it between the first quarter and the third quarter? We're creating almost 1 million. Almost 1 million employment. Meming Kwame Timiatnaha as CEO of Ghana Free Zones say, Metimia so MPP Fonsa, and the Omako Chinese companies are one more Athenia.
Including Ghanaian.
What you say? Including Ghanaian companies within the free zones. Yes. Metumia Uko DTRT or Wakoshe, or the Yemi Dennis, some of these companies, you know. Especially the textiles and the apparel, no. Almost for a when you cry the words and I say, there is one new company. I feel no registered with the free zones, and I know I'm a coho. Was so per 1,000, and by the end of this year, they are looking at employing 3,500.
Wow.
Yes. Almost a macro and colano, almost I provided accommodation, almost I'm one more Diana, almost per money because a Jumano does. What you say? And more American companies are coming in very soon. I don't know if you know Perry Ellis.
I know.
They are all coming to Ghana, and these companies they are recruiting.
It's a good.
What you say? I'm telling you, say the investor confidence under His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Across Rama.
And also, you baby to say Vaco, and then almost staff drew 816. Buy and a form crown Vaco go. I was there 2 weeks ago. Oko Tor combat ever to 800 star. To see more than 1,200.
You see.
Among 2 institutions, so government institutions, Vaco and Tor. Now Vaco more running at loss. Tor and so and then Tor I started making profit. The month of December, the month of December, first summer, I mean, by 8 years money. Vaco I started then making profit. December 2025, and almost 30 say, books no, and Yama has said under the good leadership of Zambia, who is the chief executive, and only 2 deputies. So, also all the sectors now. Jobs. Makufa the back say I create a juma.
Will be attested. Or see because the economy is doing well, men are also doing well in bed.
And then
is that true?
And then
because I can tell you fasting to comment.
Hey, we put this as a confirm.
Coming as a confirm. So when you
so you can tell. His Excellency John Dramani maybe we are at the crab pepe. My main can be being some farm abolishment of nuisance taxes. And now His Excellency Eba or can say already no Ghanaians were burdened. Now Akufo-Addo signed the e-levy tax ebeto year. So e-levy Bawumia ne o se chairman sanom ekotwa hu cake sika mo kan ye musu moje mu ko heaven ba from kwa ye be pass na mpa o mo pass ye ma e-levy na Bawumia in opposition si o I remember very well me an interview with I think Kwame Sefakai obusa no question on a question about how do you call it momo taxing momo or say momo de ye hia for na use momo transactions enti ono de on feel say tax momo finally Bawumia na yire na kotwa e-levy cake wo mo twa cake na wo de beto Ghana for so e ma ahiafo a ye nyina ye nim said se ne Bawumia kan ye no ye no ahiafo ye ne edi mo ayi e fe say momo edi agro mo be taxi momo mo wie ya anso ho a
he preaches virtues and practices vice
anso ho a listo wo mo wie ye no mranti a na wo man mu ahokyere nti investors ebetimi akreti employment na wo mo free wo man mu no e ma mranti no wo mabunu wo mo nam ho na wo mo aye ha enya djuma na am robbery was on the rise ne ade no wo mo san wie no mo san nya hwe betting de enya ade adom sa okotwa betting for nsengo bi botom nwie ano nti engaging betting activities kaka na enya bibi kaka ndidi enfa bi hwe abusuafo wono so akufo ado say ba be tax betting e ma wo mo san tax betting 10% scan away he wo mo ntimi account for e be si ene mugame ba kan for yata de no ho eno na me de ba be wie mi so
so me kan jo say necessary the necessary tu kwan
ye the necessary tu kwan what you say muga ye hwe no me de ade na ye me ya e mission taxes anu omuji amen obiti ho what obi of trotro onika onihwe nanso ye se ka bi wusie nti wo ye den a wo betua emission taxes doesn't make sense senye under MPP government wicked people wicked party when the betimi this annual way ato o mind so a be ye sorry
MPP ni
be ye
oga e ka kiti me senka mfama ye ho me gran ko
edimi ko fa do taxi
ana ni nyina His Excellency by listening president also already my people are burdened, they are overburdened. May use our taxes when you cancel be you okay me de no be so Ghana for more edamonim. His Excellency sir can there be no ma mienu bia eye me de pam ba ko eye the sale or lease of government properties. Okay, wasem solid
excellent
was say answer na wo beto abayeja pade no I just hear the call parliament for approval. And on MPP for Edia Via Ghana. And then we call a 37 military as Lance's office for Assas Yadidaho. MPP for penny for Chenina as a CPA and
the House of Justice Grand Jury.
As a CPA, that baby papa be MPP penny for the and on His Excellency say, sign your mano, Emma and Koso, and see, and never say, and son over to me after a bang a japad, say, yes, say a yedding. Or see at Beko Parliament. Now say majority minority in Ajitum say Yentoma Ghana anyway and I Yentoma we ya. Nane na sana what else? Yentoma na yede. Now the question is Sana ma papa buy the MPP for JB.
Cemetery Kromo Koton landing. Kenzo rice.
What else? Sana ma when His Excellency I can't want some. I think say we have to commend him for this. Again, Mugabe, His Excellency spoke about procurement processes. MPP adia bakwa omodia Ghana from Krono ne katasisha e course so ewo Bawumia ni nua ese ye che wo what you say Sunyane airport brantie yiti ye ese boye Samuel Mawenina His Excellency say under his leadership Samuel man obetwitwem except said so sourcing except said it is very urgent or exceptional circumstance and obeka say so sourcing obema kwan and sadie we ebeboa Ghana as o mine okay Samuel man we na MPP for far so via Ghana Mugabe ene yenhwe ene wo hwe Ghana wo ba the market when it comes to your friend is saying euro bond near ade Fitch Moody's and S&P what's all my rated Ghana akoye nim MPP time say yakwa adwa so from Junk State yaba B+ say Ghana na yakwa adwa man so say yakopa bosia na obia mpese woni Ghana bedidwa because na chese yentumi ntua yeka na de ye ne say na do aban no they want to be service with debt na sika no kwa so omo sa akwaji ye no omo kwaji a eneti na kenoforiata adwane MPP for money mu mfere mutimi betna parliament ede kentegu mukom said ekutak ikoko be demonstration where is Oforiata where is Kenoforiata MPP for me busamo where is Kenoforiata what you say and His Excellency John Mahama and your finance minister honorable Atufo na memu muga oba say fiscal discipline And then yetumia service ye kanu nyina. What you say? Yetumia service ye kanu 1.4 billion. What you saying? And see, so when it comes to fiscal discipline, as I said, Ghanaians and so on applaud it. And as I say, a fiscal deficit and so on, you project it, say, you back below 3.8. But will you believe, say, you no 3.8, you call 3.1. At to forcing. He's forcing. What you say? He is really forcing. Mugabe, answer one. Yes, Mugabe, remember what saying so. Mugabe, and some of the doors and sex and corruption as some analysts were working. My Yerim say Ghana is a democratic country.
Exactly.
Where I'm not saying that we are being ruled and governed by our constitution.
Yes.
So we share Article 125 and 127. It talks about judicial independence.
Yes.
Into some of these oral activities in the no, and some delays in the Ghana phobia kasafa hono. I think, sir, we should also respect our constitution. Now, you shed that independence. Now, your constitution. Now, you know, you to my holding the high esteem. No, Eddie ama judicial services.
Okay.
Now, you ma omo America cra.
Now, you shadi.
Now, you shadi. I think, sir, it's too early to judge. On what you muga? List to kasa. Bibi fa.
Abanda dano. Enu mo share ya. Enka emo my way enka nye nyame adom na ensakraye ba ya ka ya agi agu no so obi aba no oye ni yie na me boni ho daro na wo say me njai say me sing praises na it makes me a sycophant. I prefer being a sycophant. Yeah. So sometimes I want to use the likes of you, Otmase. Sebi, people would not have believed to say and in my pa sebi wo mumua obetimi aye nyuma ma ene baby a to edru baby a free zone edru sebi enka be yeden but ene nyankopon na ndo mama so de say monsa no mo gba adwuma anye bia no better than it was in the past.
It's my son who say the me busa na kaka is we join NDC officially na me unim NDC
the dia otafrefa ho
makono me nyanka me join it but me officially me nyan join it
that will train that
me train say monye duabroni because MPP na ke party papa but ene Kufuor ade a waye MPP no sebi so MPP ni na se wo kano kra ma wo ho na wo kra mu na Bawumia so waye fasting pass wo kano kra
asembeba
party nagu
boy no so yentie
no check akra ene se ebi ajo Mohammed die ni mu ntina e kamen ebi anoma kofa wo ntadua chire bi te se Kufuor
this is still our MPP ni
party dem sisi ahwe am do be court because person kasa mi amoba so ade boni bia wo wiasu bia MPP nti se wo didi obi atem kwa na kasa MPP ni na buafu Suarez also MPP ni na kwa na dwa udini MPP ni because MPP ni bia udini oyamamboye ni oyini pa se bia wo so otimi na dwen nti se obi kasa mi MPP ni I feel so offended say as hope so like him to a woody for a cromfo a mamboy for ne sebi omo a any infrasemi omo fe ne so many
yeti honorable Mohammed Bataglia or board member Ewatama or friend was a member of parliament yenti ni submission is ma waka ene anope
that the president has focused within the last 18 months in bringing back TOR shows that visionary leadership. Because TOR now is going to serve as an anchor to be able to give us that sense of what energy security in that particular angle. I have been sitting down here before you. I'm a member of the TOR board, and I've seen the real work that really took place there. The young man there, Edmond Combat and his deputy Mustafa, and the team, the work they have done, coupled with what the board members, led by Honorable Billy Joe, you can see that there's a complete turnaround of what hope. It was like a wealth sitting down with people living with poverty around it. Today, the signs are very clear. It has started, and I'm sure they are picking even at somewhere around 60,000 tons per stream day. Are you getting it? So that's what we are looking at. the indication is there. If you're able to focus at this and be able to turn our crude into what they find or a product that we can all use, we can have that buffer. You go to South Africa and other places, they knowing very well they have a time that they will be struggling with the world. They build buffers that could take them for years. Even as we are talking now today, I listened to a report from Iran that says that if the world decide to cut them off, they have oil that can take care of them for the next 200 years. That's what it is. So we as a people too, that's what we should begin to look at. It's not surprising that now we are moving from import coverage, we are moving from 5.7% to about 13 months that we are looking at, 15 months that we are looking at. It is about these things that we are seeing. So the easy shocks of the world shouldn't affect us too much. And I think that the president has shown the way. And now we need to be applauding that. That's the kind of leadership we want. That when we have institutions in this country that are having the capacity to be able to take care of us when we are struggling, we should make sure that we empower them, we give them the right resources, we put the right people there to be able to turn things around so that they do not only create jobs, but they also make sure that we have a sustainable system running around.
Very well. Honorable Mohammed Bataglia and Amote Nankano is on the tour board. Fantastic MP Oboy Juma Papa Painti, lawyer Edmond Combat, deputy Mustafa Chacha Munina, and Honorable Billy Joe. Yeah, we board chairman, and members in your campus, Mr. Lulu Mensa, Mr. Egbert, and all the members. Mobibia Ham, Mobibia Kwaba. Listo, State of the Nation address. What I remember.
Yo.
Your key highlights, Nana.
Oh, I don't mind that.
Fantastic. Well, my highlights in it. It's Excellency John Dramani Mahama.
Prosperity, restoring hope is not merely aspirational. It reflects the tangible transformation we have delivered for the Ghanaian people. Mr. Speaker, our economy has grown significantly. In 2025, Ghana's GDP is expected to reach $113 billion, an increase from $83 billion at the end of 2024. This has placed Ghana among the top 10 largest economies in Africa. Mr. Speaker, average GDP growth for the first 3 quarters of 2025 is reported at 6.1%. But growth means nothing without discipline. Our primary surplus reached 2.6% of GDP, far exceeding our target of 1.5%. Mr. Speaker, we closed our fiscal deficit at 3.1%, well below the projected 3.8%. Mr. Speaker, this is not prudent governance. It is promise-keeping, and it has benefited households and businesses because we have borrowed less and spent more responsibly. Interest rates have fallen, confidence has returned, private businesses are breathing again. We improved payables reporting and conducted a comprehensive audit of 2024 commitments to restore credibility and discipline. Mr. Speaker, these measures have begun to deliver some of the most remarkable economic outcomes in decades. Mr. Speaker, as we approach the celebration of our 69th independence anniversary, We do so not only with pride in our past, but also with renewed hope for our future. We are building prosperity through sound policy, responsible governance, and inclusive growth. We are restoring hope by delivering on our promises and proving that good leadership makes a measurable difference in our people's lives. The Resetting Ghana agenda is working. The Accra Reset is gaining momentum. And together they are laying the foundation for a stronger, more resilient, and more prosperous Ghana. Mr. Speaker, our nation is on the runway. It is in takeoff mode. And you are all advised to fasten your seat belts. Exchange rate volatility has long been at the heart of hardship in Ghanaian households. We made currency stability a priority, and Mr. Speaker, we have delivered. Mr. Speaker, we did not.
Listen.
Over to you. Akonya weso na mentia ahwefo na etifo na mentia menuaba oba papa bia oye ememe nyina nuaba na ye menkwa menuaba special Dr. Merewisi na mentia wonso na memomo abaso ne adwumaso amobo eboa Ghana mpuntio ne nkoso so na so mampani di emraso yedi kan article 67 che tumia yedi a show mampani nsa se onhwe omanfo ne oman ni mu agudie ne boda nyina so na onfa nsiyo fa oman na memumra enye adwuma entoto nioma hihye nioma sene esefata na constitution no atrese se edru empepenso a sebio watwa afe ba ko awia e wo se ordinary disem ebetudwa na okire sene oman no ejina bia etie titru baby a ofa friye de watimi aye baby akodru ne ogusu ye ene de odwen se obetimi ayaka ho nti nkuntabuo no ade a constitution no ehye omampani se omun kontantre de man na se ni nyina yenim no se omampani Mahama beyond state of the nation no kra no in his first term no ono kwani mampani a oye accounting to the people word for word verbatim chese bibie ni wono wa oye ya anase wanya won ni hu adanse anche ne manfo anti yamanamu se wadi mraso de dikan na de toso biem se wutie speech na ode be to ho church enioma se na esi ko baby ofa no baby akwakodru a se me hase a me hase afi economy se nyina ye ni mwasem baby a oman no na ne economy akwakodru a chese obi enu se Ghana ye import based economy a bibia ye die wo man nu de ye share de ye fra ne ye bia no eye ade a sebio emu fa kese na afra manone na se wo hwe edwadie se ne ye di no wo man nu titiriu na kan ya ye se edwadifo ebreye etimpentin kwa wa ban dada no abreso na odin kuntabuo ni gu akwan mu no na fe obi ehudi nti a sebio ukone se tikese area adwea ehwe na wanwen se adwe na emre na mum ye di nyansa ene sebi ebo adwewe na o kyerɛkyerɛ ya ma ni besi kwan a ofa so a otimi ma sebi nimdie ni nyansa se ni bunika se putting sense and knowledge putting wisdom and knowledge together to make sense no what the nimdie eni nyansa ne kabo mu a ema ene adadi a obi ehu kwan a omampani de oman no akwakosi ene adwadifo a no nkakane omuntimi ntu kwan nyina no sesei no obi ahyase a oko China na Turkey na even Vietnam ne ada nkurunkuru a omokra ne omadeba enti besikasem entotoye wo hyase a no se dabi de onim tu no de ngina kyerempo ano enti ma menkɔ hwehwɛ onimdini nyansani ato forcing anye bia no siyasi a hwehwɛ doctor ni a obo economy hu nimdie se yesi enumum na obetimi akyerɛ economy hu fapem a MPP for the omde bai na ye Dr. Bawumia na omai no sanse ni din de Bawumia nti ye die mia papa ye die mia etimpentin kwa esu na esanse NDC for so doctor in economics nti omanpeni ye se dabi mame nton samfre ora ato force na omeforso na o make sure say the economy no atiti apansam no ye be ni enti maka na me sense su biem say se ukọ bebia na ye say MPP ni eye professional bia se na maka dada no MPP no ye bia ni onimra they only know the judge ti bribe say be tua bribe akoje judgment there ene omo ya de wo ho ne se wakosua amra no nimra there bi uti MPP for lawyer for ni dia bo say they can't even put sentences together same with MPP economist obia wo se ho MPP economist bia no ne se woni economy hu bibia there bi wo be kom kwa na ni certificate kwa akotoy oni ni die bia fa na dwuma bia wo ye ho na so o say the difference between an MPP economist in Dr. Bawumia and the dollar ni kodu 17 na the NDC economist in Atoforsen and the economy ni dollar no ababedu 10 abuswa 11 eno che sabi India NDC for no ewo nti se no NDC we eye oma we yani da so sabi preduasa oma ye kokromoti ayentimi nsan omo mopo se we dollar ni cedi ne other currencies no efri wa oma peni kan se bia na de papa o se no nese dollar no ya china kwa ko shefi ase ama na ebu fumpa ana sabi wabu ban ana waje bam dabi bia dollar no se no wodina no sidi no ena ya ma na nya hoden a wotimi dia bo dollar no na omu ni wiye edisa wo hwa dollar no waje ne ho gina papa because sidi no wanya hoden a ahoden no kro mu nya mia ni wiye wo be hwa na nsia o mampani wa paw nipa be se dumienu se omo san ko bo ato force ni ya dollar na nche be du wan kra I want to a cedi eti bẹẹbi ayé duro no ọmampani guso a ọbọ ọman no ho bra so ye fie ho a another aspect a eno de sebi kane no on say me nye obi a me discuss economy in respect of economic indices there be me no ma adwe ye me say kombe yoda enu botom because so me botom nya da ene chese kromu nyede na de be ma boto wa ye de ne se ubetime nya wiase sika nyina siasi o Mugabe over 1 billion Ghana cedis eso de akoto 1 bag of cement etese kromu ntimi nya ode oko Zimbabwe a Bawumia ya yebo ni din Bawumia yi oko Zimbabwe so oko bo mo ama o sika o mu die no etimenya hoden o free one no na de se wo so sika o hwi ba ro mu na watimi de akoto kenke baako wa bon papa ya bon no de no enye so wo fasting ka metumu ntini papa wa bon pa yi na saa Bawumia ya na dia dollar ikodu cedi 17 enti so wo hwɛ kromba ya da ani botom economics a owura Mahama wetimi aboa maga na anya sesei obia timi tomo ene ye tiriwe yi sebi Mugabe binim se wo anuanom nkramofo wo anuanom namfofo a sebi omo ye nkramofo a omo eye tiriwe yi wato nyoma bebre di akoche
dollar ma akora bremi
na sebi o se wo hwe
dollar ma akora bremi bi
na wo ye tiriwe
governor of the father of West Africa
na wo ye tiriwe na wabro bi
na de mini
our bro bi se fa kocheche afilo wakasa na wo bro bi te se de wo alhamdulillah so mimi se me koto mo ya me de boa me nuanu mo a se bi omo yenkremofo se bi me botomu nso ti kakra me to ne daa no e na me yese me to Mugabe could you imagine say sika me de koto mo ekufu da penso ene me de koto mo a me nya no e mo hu mienu ene fa etifa fa ne se kanere me to mo 10 bags and I'm a teacher. Say my top 25 bags. If I should estimate it, when can be do am toy sebi maybe dia bebu me hon konta. Na so kakra me toy no. Sika kro na me de to e wo dom your friend say ka me ya ma Willie John Ekufuado Willie William Ekufuado di boye mu Kwakuado apenso no. One Bawumia apenso no. Sa same sikana na me fa se me sa de koto amu ojo Mahama penso se kanu na me na 10 bags a se metimi ato 25 bags kromba yoda enu betom etikane no na me satimi suni pedu so a se asuni pedu mu enu so kromba yoda enu betom jo Mahama nti obi ana nkakane me sanso me so no ene se me sanso me so Sana me koto sugar. The same thing. It is a me de goose and yenya. Can you say? A bane timia yes is a yama and neno. Sebi. Bidia ba betimia she atarifu dia edia akobebi opedia. Wabra ni hunefi. And then will be a kaya yo will be grandpa sebi. And ka ebia just a brain a brain and kwa mono. Obiet me to money bi. And when your friend say the living condition of the Ghanaian is perfect. Sebi. I always say the word perfect there Nyankopon painting the word perfect to her. But say you share baby you free baby wa be do here. You are likely and tempted to believe say the word perfection is also for human beings like us. And you know the boy mabaso. If you are make education. For example, ora how you do so ono na John Mahama de education share nsa. Wo church ya bedru ba bia enne school sem akwakoduro. Ba bia nani anye ho e state of the nation address. The fact say yentimi eliminate ade a ye fe no double track system no completely. Which I think say achedodo ache enuti mesre say owura Mahama ene na pamfo etiem a omomma get fund enya adwuma more enter adwuma omoyi because say get fund timi ye nyuma hodo akese ebie infrastructure ni mu a e bia me kire say the America ya America no enye bibia say America omo kala nti na ma ehoye no debi sebi ubusa mama me obekire wo America no ukokotena ho a ye bibia broni fe no systems and infrastructure. You cannot put in a system without infrastructure. It is a wo systems are America adwuma ni nyina na is because they have quality infrastructure. Enti owura Mahama se no obi ani se a better infrastructure or number one. On many focus on infrastructure ne so. Na education sector hono. Yan yiri ya hu ensi adan more. Enti accommodate students no more. Teachers no more.
Get fund. Support. So apologize for boy Juma.
Boy Juma too much. No. I'm saying you best stress on man penny Messi can do more. Say the baby to eliminate double track
quadra so schools are die or makosi o kuma se quadra so nya se.
Yes. Get fun. Eduma warrior no see betra kan.
Apologize.
Bro, the abanda da yen so be say o ha mu chichemu be say
more than that.
But say person eliminate double track schools and the trees and all that yama get fun sikado duo ya obetim dia ya adwuma
so omo de omo
say ya ko omo ye omo adwuma
say na fufa adudi
on dey na say ono dey ya fe bibi capping
omo dey no adwane
I know adwane ntino ya de a no me take notes da bia mbi be sie ma me nua ba
doctor ewem no
eye oya mahama nkuntabuo efa wɔn abo man na po edi dream edi sika awia yɛn a wɔde oral ekɔkye wɔn ɛhɔ deɛ mene ɔmampani anya adwen deɛ ntia mene ɔmampani anya adwen ne sɛ ɔmampani Kufuor found his way. I have repeated this on other platforms and I will keep to that word. Ɔmampani Kufuor did not have it wrong. No, it's wrong to use fast track high court. No, judges living and wrong. I'm not saying go and be a remote controller on judges and play puppetry around using your the judges as puppeteers. No. Don't interfere.
Fantastic.
But find your way. Let the Chief Justice set a court for the adjudication of all these your friend is saying. Because adia ba ko so Ghana ha no mo nya dwe kura ne say your legal vacation. Why must there be a legal vacation? And some there be a court aye bi hu abu there be no but we go vacation ko meanwhile say mo ko vacation your friend say vacation judge no nyoma sabe na wo si twam fi ya yim because eya akwadufo suban UK bi ni ho US bi ni ho omo aye sure mo democracy sakese e wo bi ebi ni ho judge no wa bro no be ko leave amani ko leave na fofo na say na say judge fofo na ba power bebrea enkofo bebrea ko suku a mo ti wa bo bi wa betima mo ya judge fo there should be no legal vacation in Ghana again
sama high court mo tenase anu partners awia
nya say bia ni e wo say ye de 24-hour economy no e start e wo court plan catch because you see obi bo chrono no one can say the wheels of chrono grind slowly but they are fast and we are in
and we dwane
so you fast we are no you fast
say obi fum kuma
okay sir who dey down Ghana for you no nya adwen
we wa dwane
but you no do mama adwen na me kire o me kire me ma adwen me ti me kire do mama adwen na adwen kakaka we tom ti na me ti be pai me kire me ma adwen
afena akasa
adwina me tia no soso no sabi ti sabu antatia se do ma metia aba won papa obi the speed every year sika
edwane
ti se mutumi na mo na ka say the rules of justice grants road
one so edwane a
na wo dey ba be personal national chairman e do MPP ni ona pani yetimi no na adwen enti the earlier you set up the better for you. Because the Ghanaian is impatient. Look, the impatience of the Ghanaian is growing by the day. And some of the things you say can even bring about infuriation. Because look, we can't sit and watch them walk about the streets of Ghana as if say omunya krofo. When we know, say even you never see Ghana way. PDS, with the PDS example. Omampani one wasem. What's your position? Okache yese Gabriel Sauti da kune bon chef Kufuor omuti kasa telephone so they negotiate
the evidence is there
it's your man penny wuti me can tell me say the rules of justice very slowly we investigation be na we hear more to prosecute Gabriel Sauti da kune bon chef Kufuor
to wonder no jaja na
Mugabi
listo
ye di jawani e di aso awo
to anya de
mama no yet more ECG na ka say dum so aba ye de share no yet more ECG he should find his way
but I see
he should find his way and prosecute the criminals the crimes of yesterday he should prosecute them.
Why do you blame the president?
I blame him because the buck stops with him He accepted in his
why not the Attorney General?
No. See, you see, I am not appointed Attorney General. What do I say? And this our Attorney General no on your human send your share, we can't say we that could not make me. Yeah, my media Attorney General Department or a friend is saying on the Director of Public Prosecution. As long as that woman stays there, forget it. You prosecute you be a.
This way move on. As
long as that woman now or a director in charge of public prosecution at Singapore. Yeah, we'll be able to hear people, you know. You should forget it.
Evidence when
I don't need any evidence. The woman the Bible said by their fruits we shall know them.
You need evidence.
I having my newscaster now. And I'm your news anchor and I'm about the news I'm kind. I came to speak my mind.
Listen, and
that's what I believe. So until such a time that director of public prosecution, you know, the baby left free honor. We should forget about it. And the man Penny should find his way and insist on making sure say public accountability because he came and accounted to the people by giving us the sona. So he is not about the law. If he allows for people to get away with murder, he would have explained to us why people can get away with murder.
Na member His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Abaso. And now on Friday, I was so proud to be a Ghanaian, to have His Excellency as my president. Na efe, o share a kwan of fast.
My message from the judicial service will be now sending me. Please, we have started the afternoon shift here at the law court complex. That is a 24-hour economy. No, afternoon.
Room was
but I say it's a big point to let to be banner upon 7 crowds. So it's not bad.
Kakra.
Only man only used to be here and one.
Muga. The American say Friday no share His Excellency Kwan of Fast so be Parliament. Na or dey be any mandate. Send your list of di kan ye no. So na State of the Nation's address no. A constitutional mandate say President Beba na wabebu akonta atre Ghana for efa jumedi a yede share nsa waye usually time Parliament Beba back to we know and hona odeba ebe ne omobekasa na obekasa tre oman mu nyina muga I think say we heard the whole thing now from Natadi I was saying ni fugu it was so nice. And I am my melody. And I know we will be comment or say the kente is kente. The kente with the be our dress. Come on, Oba power send ye. Fan who said, Mammy penny, our warm man penny for one and none. No, your first lady or one who brassier. I will not dear was say. So I'll be your first lady in the office, Bebwa and Ma Titsu. Tis I wish I have me. No, couldn't call dinity. Niku dinity. We could so the view on this seeking pain. You State of the Nation's address and the San could be in the maternity ward back one was to quack. It's over here, my main Jumedia will do first lady. We will also a boy papa baswa. SSL or not so cocoa, SSL or not so. Fuguni is a papa. I am my meson way. Fantastic.
Mini. Only so ya me and chill we but Miami. Wo che we nko. Zimbabwe. Na listen, IGP show so they don't go there. IGP. Chief of Staff was so Akeka and that's a very that's a
beautiful, intelligent.
Namo.
Nature now work on. Meaning this year, or your president.
Now we are saying,
Papa. This year, what I say. It's all from Seduku. In fact,
I
think it's all you know. So we heard the State of the Nation's address. It was very colorful. And then I did catch my attention. Me do know why you meant to me. Maybe I'm telling you, Muga we shared the way MPP for the micro minority for addressing the general. Woman, they better also at a point in time. Now me share my glasses. I was like, school band matriculation. At the point I thought to usher in fresh students. Fresh students. Yeah, and I heard that season. I went from one month. You almost being it's a share. I'm going to say, hey, micro minority. Me who are fenyo. No mukra cocoa near that. On the most serious. One my dear, sa cocoa na 88 your friend is saying. Cocoa beans na ekuta woman your friend is saying. Pot na ekuta woman. So omo ye biemu na ye ya. So omo ebetimi asay.
You they are not capable in
back. Omo wasting just to come to parliament and make noise. Have you thought about that?
Yeah. Mukra cocoa.
Because I'm not sure say cocoa. You be send their back e dey akoma cocoa farmers.
No omo cocoa from
do you think say 83 macro minority omo betimi dey akọ?
Maybe they are
Memphis Akwenya will so now say micro minority and said they should be serious for once. What is a concert no a yard also. Comedy no a yard also. What is some of these things you are witnessing be near yes so now who say we be obi abano aye be funny kakra. It's all part of the democratic process.
But with me,
yes man.
Come to think of it, rather no, don't you think say a yard say and send be bear Idi adencheche wo so na yimi cocoa pe
na cocoa no kwa no ma de the funniest part of it and say now they wanted to make a case say John Mahama has not been fair to cocoa farmers and the cocoa farmers be decided say ko mbes mo ge o mu cocoa beans dey akọ Ivory Coast dey akoton me boa
yes
say Ivory Coast cocoa bag is say 1200
yes
okay and Ghana say ma wo almost saying 2850 2,500 okay and they say we are Ghanaian a cocoa farmer now so they call Ivory Coast akoton plus transportation we be free how be kwa kodu bag na 1,200 Ghana cedis into Ghana any Ivory Coast government when are fair to its citizens
Ghana
yes what you say into MPP for propaganda no at the end of the day so we party in opposition yeah expect say wo ne ye ni wusu ne wo ban a wo be exhibit no wo be ye bibia wo be criticize government no in a very constructive way e be put government na what so no in its toes but the MPP for ye idie mesre afenyo ne team micro minority mon city up na monye minority in parliament mo be criticize government constructively na the mo be ye wo so na senate there. To me, it was embarrassment. It was distasteful, and then it didn't make sense to me at all. Yeah, best way. Next time, yes, they are free to do whatever they want to do in Parliament. I think it has always been part of SONA. The other opposition side, I'm making some funny comments. It makes the difference. The democracy we are enjoying and practicing beautiful.
Yes, but
this kind of
the difference. Whenever NDC was a minority and made a case, it was a very constructive case. So compare the two. According to say, one is just trying to create a problem when there is none. That makes it. Oh, my yama say no. Omu peja sembia na. Just say, who say, mene, Madame Fubina Neshe, or Zimbabwe ni. Anything Zimbabwe abamanum sa. Almost sorry now. What is this? What is this? Why are doing TV? No, it was irritating.
It was so irritating. What doing
TV? No,
because Yamfa Bibi Anton Chen, minority MPC, Omunina Yankofo Papanum, Omunina Yankofo Ekunum, Omiankofo brothers, and the idea one of 4 women. What I say, I think one of them, Kwan, watch them, they were game Padaniade. Until we expect them, say, at least, Omubaya minority. Mube criticize government no in a way and manner a bit putty government no on its toes. I bet media yen your mind be boa or mine. But mube na parliament na mube you concert say you are not helping the country as a whole. Into your best result next time no yes is their democratical right to do whatever they want in parliament. However, at least they should put some kind of a hikakra near my say minority because we need them. Do you know why we need it?
PENDREAM TV. Now, so far so good. Say open online portal e wo Ghana. Nipa share, nipa follow, nipa comment here. To my best of knowledge, without any biases, PENDREAM TV.